All right. I don't know how to start with my intro, but basically, guys, um, I can't prove that I'm a 6K member because of my uncalibrated status, and also because my recent account got hacked out of a phishing scam. I feel bad. All right, but like in the Dota 2 community, no one would believe me if I told them that. But yeah, sadly, it got hacked. I fell for a phishing scam. Someone told me like, "Hey, you want to join a pro team?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I would love to. Like, who doesn't want to?" And they wanted to, just for fun, try Battle Cup. I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." And the guy that was inviting me, he was an ancient player, so I was like, "Well, he plays Dota, right?" And then yeah, so he sent me a link, and I was like, in order to join a pro team, I I think you don't need a week some website. I really don't believe it, but I still give him a benefit of the doubt. I basically fell for it. I put my account on Steam on that website, and it was over from there. Uh, I was so surprised. There was no Steam Guard. I mean, I have Steam Guard, but it didn't trigger. I don't know how the phishing scam worked, but I mean, it worked on me, and I'm an adult. I really did not expect I would fall for scam. But at the same time, I guess if you haven't been scammed before, you're more prone to be scammed, right? And I think everyone has been scammed to some extent. And if you haven't been, maybe it's time. It's gonna happen some point. Um, so this I made a new account. Right now, I only have 300 matches, but this account is low 6,000. I mean, it's low 6K. Where's my other ranks? I mean, I think my other ranks would show it. This was my game. Yeah, so as you can see, it took off the rank, but these are like immortals and a few divine players. And this was like a month ago, 2 months, I think, from now. My most recent rank match, uh, yeah, see, they're all 6K, someone's 1K, someone's 2K, and divine, high divine basically, because high divine is like 5.6. So even though you're like below 6K, you would still get like divine players. So going back, I don't know how else I can prove it. Like I said, my account got hacked. I don't know how to get it back or show you guys some match from that. It is what it is. Uh, with that said, now I'm gonna show you guys one match. So I've been smurfing. Um, but it's a technically legal Smurf because you have to understand, right? My brother stopped using my account. My brother stopped using his account. He has a family now, and I use his account sometimes here and there. And basically, my rank on the Smurf account is getting closer and closer to my original one. And like I said, my original one got hacked, so it's not really Smurfing. It's more of a using a second account because my first account got hacked. And then I made a new account so that I don't have to keep using the second account. So I hope I guys I fill you in on my whole lore. Um, so this game I want to share it to you guys because I've seen so many game leap videos or basically Dota 2 content, and every Dota 2 content always talks about. Give me a minute. So every Dota 2 content always talks about uh like, oh, it's not your team's fault, it's your fault. You're the one with the problem. You suck. You need to be better. And here I disagree because what I'm about to show you guys is an example of I am not the problem. I am very sure and I do make mistakes, right? like low 6K. Like you have to understand, pro players are 14K, 13K, 12K. I'm only 6K. It's very low compared to them. I get it. But but I don't think my mistakes here is what's causing me to lose this game. I'm really confident. And if they are, they're so minor. Like at that point, you're just telling me, oh, you need to play perfectly. And at that point, I'm just like, well, how about my team? Why can't they play like close to good? You know. So this is me going on the contrary and telling you guys that if you lose your game, it it might not be your fault. It might be your team's fault. And I'm gonna give you guys a play-by-play of what my your team makes mistakes on and what you might mistake on. Maybe you're the kind of player that I'm about to flame here, and like I said, I do make mistakes. I'm going to point them out. I'm gonna be honest, but like I said, I just don't think I deserve to lose just because of these minor mistakes. I don't think I've made big major mistakes. I really do not think I really don't think so. Uh, this game is a proof of it. So this happens even when I was in my ancient days. So when I was smurfing, or like I said, using my second account, I was ancient four. The reason I was hard stuck in ancient four was because I keep going for all roll queue. I go for all roll queue, or if I go carry, I go with a cheesy pick or an off meta pick. So off meta pick would mean like Clinks carry, off meta picks like trying to think, sniper carry, right? Kind of off meta. No, not a lot of people players really do that. So that's the reason why I don't win those games. Because if I pick like if they saw if they saw like Clinks carry, they're like, oh my god, Clinks is not even a real hero. Why are you picking a hero? And then minute two, they will break items. And I had 10K behavior score. It's not 12K, but it's 10K. So it's not that bad. But minute two, they literally AFK destroy items, or they will just AFK go jungle my position five, and I'm not flaming. I didn't say anything. I was just normally playing. I was like, don't worry. Sometimes I will talk, going like, hey, don't worry. I'll win this game. Trust me. And they don't care. They it's frustrating because imagine Ancient 4, right? Ancient 4 is like 4K, and you're a 6K player, and you can't win games because you have teammates that destroy items minute two. I wish I have those replays, but I wish I made these videos earlier on where I still have those replays to show you guys that it happened like 10 games in a row. Sure, in those 10 games in a row, there were games where I was able to win despite the AFK farm that my position fives did. Sure, but it's just so frustrating that it happens 10 games in a row. Like, how do you do that? So I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm going on so many rants. How long is this video already? It's 8 minutes. I haven't started the replay. Like I said, I'm gonna go play by play this game, but maybe I'll skip some parts. So I'm gonna go play a review and tell you guys what I was thinking. And here and there, I would like talk about my teammates. So here, I think this one is a highlight because of I got a double kill. But let's keep going. So here, I go first item rate man. A little bit, I would say a lot of people would disagree with this first item. I want first item rate ban because I'm gonna like double, triple rate ban. And if I have a quelling blade, I don't know. If I have a quelling blade, it would just take a lot of my item space, and I would have to sell it early on because I would barely use it. So I was like, okay, instead of doing that, where's the network? Oh, there's fantasy points. Alright, I'm gonna go with the network, right? Okay, so uh yeah, rate ban first item. I think it's good because I'm gonna double triple rate ban and basically bully this Sven so hard because I'm range, he's melee. I can free hit him, he can't. In order to free hit me, he has to get aggroed by creeps, and I can always stun him if he stuns me. And I have a W that reduces armor and reduces his damage, so he actually can't fight me, right? And we're a double range, so we straight up just free hit this event, which you will see throughout this game. And I actually like this Ruby. He did exactly what I was thinking on how to win this game. But anyway, let's just go. Uh, how do you resume? Alright. So okay, so you guys, oh my god, so you guys see? Okay, I'm so sorry. What's happening? What's happening? Uh, so you guys see my first issue that I want to really get out here straight. I'll be quick. I missed probably 20 CS in this whole game, and I will say that's my first weakness. That's my first mistake. I should have CSing more properly, especially as a Venge. Venge is really easy to CS with. Sure, he has a low base damage, but it's still no excuse. I could have CS these easily, especially that this Sven wasn't even trying to deny. Okay, with that said, I want to keep going, and I do want to point out that's one of the minor mistakes I did. And like I said, I think we would still lose. If I had those 20 CS on, like 20 CS is like 2,500 gold. If I had the Crystallis, which is like a 2,000 gold, if I had the Crystallis, we would still lose this game. I'm very confident we would still lose this game because I really don't think that's the problem. Sure, like that is a minor problem. Sure, I'll fix it. I'll be better. I get it, but it wasn't a game losing problem. Is my point. So if you guys know, if you guys make mistakes, if you guys make mistakes, and it's a minor problem, don't sweat too hard on it. Obviously, be better, but like if it's not game losing, don't feel too bad. And you can still blame your teammates because they're, my teammates here made so many major problems, and I can't help it to vent and make a video. Let's just keep going. So this is Ven. Just free hit. Like I said, I just free hit this Ven. This is Ven's ignoring me. I was like, oh my god, line's low. Okay, let me kill this line. He has Fairy Fire because he's like a good child. Welcome to High MMR, where people buy Fairy Fire. But I was still able to kill him because he decided to come back thinking he could kill me, and then my stun sets off and then gets a double kill. TP back to base automatically because I just don't have extra salves or extra mangoes. I bought Boots first item because it gives me bonus movement speed so I can get back in the lane really fast. So, like there's so many things that were going on there. Like I'm supposed to buy a second rate man so I can bully this Venmo, but I was like, I'm in my base. So I need to buy boots so I can get back the lane faster. And this boots, and then I decided to go back in the lane really fast. I'm not even full HP, but I was like, oh, I have 2.5 HP regen, and the towers give me HP regen when I'm near them. So I think I would be full HP by the time I get back in the lane, which we'll see here. Oh, I was also looking at the Jakira. I mean, I was like, good job, Jakira. I actually complimented him, like, good job. You did great. I've been pinging the sniper to try to tilt him. So yeah, as you can see, I'm full HP now, or close to it, right? So here, nothing much happened. It's just griefing CS, denying CS, CSing, last hitting, trying to find kills, and me missing last hits. That's pretty much what happens here. So we're gonna go next highlight. What happens? Um, I think this one's on the bottom. First is other highlight. Yeah, this is the bottom thing. Okay, let's talk about this. I wasn't paying attention to this undying. I think he did okay, but he did tilt. He AFK for like 2 minutes straight, which we'll see later. But I want to judge this one. What happened here? So he only has a stick. He has no mangoes. He has 250 gold. He took his courier with Sage Mass, which is not enough mana regen, and he's getting extra tangos, which is actually tangos is so almost useless to undying because when you steal strength, you get HP, and then when you tango it, you get HP. But then when your HP lowers, the HP that you regen with the tango also go lower. So the only time you can use tango is when you haven't when you haven't stolen any strength. Um, what's better is really a salve. The salve after your the strength steal you've done, you can salve, and then you will be full HP versus a tango where you're high HP, and then it goes lower and lower, and then your tango heal becomes almost like not there. Like it's like you didn't even use a tango. Yeah, that's from personal experience. I used to spam undying from all position except mid. And yeah, South's much better. Starting item, Tango is good, but you, I don't think you should ship a Tango. What he needed to ship was mangoes. Mangoes, clarity, sentry, blood grenade. So blood grenade helps him chase. It also sets up his tombstone because his tombstone doesn't have a slow until you get like 1 to 3 zombies. But in order to do that, they need to be slowed already, and blood grenade would let you do that. It's right, like, so he needed blood grenade here. He needed sentries to block this camp, right? I mean, unblock this camp potentially, or check for wards. This is a good word from him, but he needs extra wards, right? What if like this Skyrat who has a sentry deny or takes this ward, right? What if he destroys his ward? He doesn't have a sentry to block it again, right? Uh, and like I said, no clarities, no mangoes. Right now, if he does one decay, he has no mana. If he does one tombstone, he has no mana. And his courier does have has no mana region. So let's keep watching. He dies here. I think it's pretty obvious why he dies. He only has one decay. He's bullying this guy, maybe because he doesn't see the Skyrat, which is still a bad mistake. Because even without the Skyrat, he would lose this trade. He only has one decay or one tombstone. He would lose this trade. He's level 2 versus an LC that's level 4 with chainmail, blades of attack, healing lotus, and 4 charges of magic stick. He will lose this fight. He only has 6 charges of magic stick. Um, maybe he wanted the life stealer to go, but if the life stealer goes on it, who has no open wounds, he would lose 3 CS, potentially 4 CS, and then fail to kill Elsie because he can't kill Elsie. He has no open wounds, and the lights there just don't have enough damage. Like, this is not enough items to do damage and kill a full HP Elsie. And we're talking about if Elsie was alone. So this is already wrong, right? So this is what I meant by it's not my fault. Or how you can review your own games just to know that it's not your fault. You can look at these and like, what is he thinking, right? Even if Elsie was alone, he would lose this fight. Like, what is he thinking? Maybe he's bored, right? But if you're bored, you know what you can do? If you're bored, watch this shit. You're here, 348, stack. Stack this one or this one. You can stack. You can stack, guys. You can stack, or you can ward. There's two. Was it two stacks? Yeah, there's two stocks of ward. You could have bought for observer ward earlier, put it here so Skyrat couldn't roam, or put it here so we can see Skyrat constantly, or get an observer. Just it's so absurd. This is like Leopold. item for me. Like just stick. Like where's the mangoes? Like there are clarity and mango stocks. Like you can't even use that as an excuse. So I'm gonna skip. Oh shoot, it keeps bugging. Okay, so I just watch him die. He gets killed. He didn't know the Skyrat was there, but like I said, even though Skyrat wasn't there, it's still not a good decision. I don't know what this guy was thinking. So here he dies, and then he gives a tombstone for free. How much gold is that? 150 gold. So he gives 300 gold for dying and 150 gold for tombstone. Lifestealer tries to deny it. I appreciate that, but yeah, he wasn't able to. So this is the first mistake. This is not the first mistake. Just they make so many mistakes. Like I actually go in rants for this. Like look at me, I'm ranting over this Undying being stupid, which doesn't make sense because what rank is he? You're immortal. You're 5.7k. You're 5.7k MMR, and you're making decisions that don't make sense. I don't get it. Just like and imagine my reaction if we were reviewing my ancient 4 days. The only way I win my ancient 4 games, the only reason I was able to win my games in the ancient days was because I would pick safe lane carry. I would carry four of my teammates, and I have to pick heroes that wouldn't tilt my teammates and make builds that wouldn't tilt my teammates. I had to play by the rules in order to win my my games. But now where I'm Divine 5, which is 5.6 or 5.4, I'm 5.4 right now. In order for me to win my 5.4 KMMR as a 6 KMMR, which is only 600 MMR difference, the only way to win is to have good teammates. And if you're hard stock like this, you know, if you're a 3K MMR right now, maybe if you're, I mean, let me say that right. If you're 3K MMR player, maybe you're a 3, I can't say properly, the 3K MMR, 3.6K MMR play. Maybe you're 600 MMR more than you are because I'm on 5.4 and I'm hard stop even though I'm a 6K MMR player. So, if you're like 3K MMR, maybe you're 3.6. I'm using myself as an example. And the only reason you might not be 600 MMR, 600 MMR higher than you are now is maybe because you have teammates like you that makes the moves that don't make sense. This is just one move. I might have to skip more. How long is this? 23 minutes and we're like minute 4. What a rant, bro. What a rant. Oh my god. Um so I got my second rate man. I'm gonna skip. So here we almost got the lion here. I think something happened. I think something happened here that made us unable to kill the lion. So I gave him vision here. I was like, I know this guy wants to telekinesis, but he just can't see the lion. And like I said, this is like the difference between high MMR, low MMR players. I feel like low MMR players, even ancient players, wouldn't think of that. They wouldn't think like, oh, no, like I think ancient players, not even I think from experience, they would tilt here. They'd be like, Rubik, why the fuck did you not telekinesis? And I'm like, no, because I didn't see Lion. I lost vision of him, right? But in high MMR players, the Rubik wanted to telekinesis. He just wasn't able to see him, so I gave him vision, right? I feel like I said, I feel like low MMR or basically 4K. I don't like saying 4K is low MMR. I feel bad. It's not low. It's not low. I just get tilted in the bracket. But yeah, in 4K, not even 4K and below, they wouldn't pay attention to that. They would just be mad that Rubik did not telekinesis and go back in the lane. But the things that he wanted to, right? Um, so here we were unable to kill the Rubik. He decided to kill the courier. That's smart. I was a little bit tilted because during this time I was a little bit tilted because we have two stocks of blood grenade. If he just bought a blood grenade, guys, 40 damage, right? 40 damage. Blood grenade has a slow and it has 50 damage. 50 damage in a slow that has 15 damage for 5 seconds. That means 75 damage. This lion has nothing. This lion would have died if if Rubik had blood grenade. This lion would have died, but he didn't buy blood grenade. Even though we have two stocks of blood grenade, guys, buy blood grenades. Look at the difference. So yeah, this is literally what's in my head during this time. Not this is not me looking at it on a retrospective, like retrospect. This is me when I was playing the game. I was like, oh, we're no blood grenade. I was like, okay, I'll keep my head up. I'll cool. I'm cool. It's fine. I really hate it, bro. It's like, oh my god, these. No, we could have gotten another kill from the lion. You can see the net worth difference to 2,000 gold and he's 1,400. We're winning this lane. And, I wish we were able to kill the lion again. It's fine. It's not tilt. We failed to kill him. Let's go next time, right? I think this is the part where I die because of Skyrim. Look at that. The item switching to heal the mana, maximizing. That's chat, bro. That's chat. If you're the Skyrim player, chat, bro. Yeah, this is the part where he portaled. I did not get tilted because like you can't really predict that he would portal, to be fair. And I was more this other minor mistake for me is that I did not look up Bono, right? Like Skyra is a 4. He's gonna roam. And Skyra was missing, right? You have to understand that Skyra could have TP'd in this tower and I would have still died. He did not need to portal, right? I wasn't thinking that. So I would say that's one of my minor mistakes is I wasn't able to predict the gank. And it's hard, although it's hard to predict the gank, I know inside my head that I do have the multitasking capability to predict the Skyrat gank, but I wasn't able to because I was just busy trying to get the spend kill. And I wish I paid more attention to the Skyrat movement or basically potential TP ganks, right? Like I said, if they just TP'd here on the tower, I would still die. They did not need to portal, and I died. This one I got a little bit annoyed because LC is not getting punished, which is fine. I mean, you can't punish this guy. Uh, like that was a good game. Is what it is. This time, this time, I don't know if you can see ally chat. I'm very confident you couldn't. Um, this Jakiro was tilted. This Jakiro was like, oh, the sniper's out farming us. No one's ganking the sniper. Oh my god, if we're gonna have a sniper problem. And then I think he dies somewhere. We're gonna keep watching the Jakiro. This was the time where it was straight up bitching. Just straight up bitching. Oh, something happened. Oh my god, look at that shield. What a chat. Oh, he's a guy. So dead. So here, like I said, he was complaining, like, hey, I can't. Someone ganked sniper. And I'm gonna tell you why we couldn't gank the sniper. Look where he is. Can you gank this guy? I mean, we can watch more. Like, we can keep paying attention to the sniper. Like, can you actually gank this guy? We don't have vision of him either. Like, how can you gank this guy? He's literally on his tier 1 tower. That's why I was so confused what the Jakiro was bitching about. He even went broadsword first item because he knows he doesn't need lifesteal. No one can hurt him when he's literally on his tier 1 tower. He's even creep blocking a little bit here. And then look what he does. He doesn't even hit the creeps. He would just put Q, right? He's just gonna Q it. Oh, he decided to hit. He's like, oh my god, I'm so confident. And also because he has solutions here, right? If someone TPs here, he can just run. You have to understand, right? If someone TP's here to gank him, he just walks away. I don't have swap. You know, dying has no slow. He's also busy in the lane. Rubik can gank, right? Rubik can gank like behind sniper. But what the fuck is he gonna do? The Skyrat can TP. The Sven can TP. The Lion can TP. The LC cannot TP, right? We got like four, three TPs on mid. If Rubik tries to go behind the sniper to telekinesis this guy, and then Jakiro tries to combo sniper to kill him, there would be like three potential TPs that would kill both Rubik and Jakiro. And then I don't even think they have enough damage to kill the sniper because he didn't max his dual breath, he maxed his E, which makes no sense because his Q is one of the most broken spells in this game. You know, I why is he bitching about no ganks? He didn't even take his Q's level one. It does nothing. Max level Q. Yeah, if he max level Q, I'm not even joking. If he max level Q, he can smoke. He can smoke. Can I draw here? He can smoke. Go around this path. Go around this path. Go behind sniper. You know. Ice pad. Ice pad QR him here and behind him. He would die. His sniper would die. But you know what? He did not make that. He like I don't know. The reason he got his skill because he was level two. So you can't really level up your Q twice when you're level two. That's the reason why he got him the first time. So here, out like you see here, he's AFK. He's typing. He's balding on us, and I'm like, what are you talking about? We can't gank the sniper. Look where he is. Like I said, he's so confident that he doesn't need the morbid mask. Uh, he's so confident that no one's gonna hurt him. That he does not need the sustain. Look, the Skyrat already TP'd, right? If Rubik tried to gank Sniper and tried to walk behind him here, Skyrat's already TPing. Like, look at this. Like, you can't do shit. Like, what is Jakiro bitching about? You know, I'm like, if you're gonna complain like that, just don't pick Jakiro. The reason why he's getting destroyed by snipers because he picked Jakiro mid. Like if he picked Spirit Breaker mid, story would have been different. Like I don't know, man. This shit's crazy. Look at that. He even smoked just to make sure the wards wouldn't see him, and then he smoked the sniper. Like he's just, how can you gank this guy? Right? Like I said, the Jakiro was bitching about, oh, gank sniper, please don't blame me. Oh, I'm gonna AFK farm. Like, bro, dog, listen, we can't. How can you gank this guy? He's literally always on his tower. And then here they get the Jakiro kill. I remember this part because this was the part where he said he's going to AFK farm, and he did. He kept his promise, sadly. So here they get him. And when I saw, you're gonna see me look at Jakiro. You're gonna see me look at Jakiro. Yeah, see, I look at Jakiro. I was like, why is he even there, right? Look at me from my perspective. Try to understand me from my perspective. Right? Look at Jakiro's perspective. Right? Guys, first of all, that sentry was not there. Right? That sentry was not there. And then he saw the sentry. I don't know. It's like it's so predictable. Like, oh, there's a sentry over there. Maybe it's like newly placed. Was it newly placed? Like, I guess it wasn't. It wasn't newly placed, but still, like, such a dumb time to deward, man. Even without the Skyrat here, the Jakiro would have died because the sniper has two stacks of shrapnel. Like, he would still die without the Skyrat here. Like him dewarding this, he would die to sniper alone. He does not need Skyrat because look at his positioning. Like, come on, one shrapnel here and one shrapnel here, sniper free hit, and he can use ult, right? He used ult just in case Jakiro is able to walk away, and he would still die. They did not need Skyrat for this. He would actually still die with just sniper on. So I'm just like, what is he thinking? you know, I'm looking at these, not even in hindsight. Like I said, there's a good reason why my vengeful swap swap to the camera to the Jakiro death. Like, look, I put my camera here because I look at this and I was like, why is he even there? Even without the Skyrack, he will die with that bad positioning. And look at the sniper's positioning. He's always on his tier 1 tower. How can you gank this guy? And then you see a Skyrat TPing in to gank the Jakiro. Like, how to, and also possibly counter ganks. How can you gank sniper? You can't. And he's bitching about it. And this is the part where he says he AFKs, and I'm just so. Urgh. This was the in order for me not to go, I had to mute everyone. So I did. I muted everyone. I decided to play for myself. I was like, I'm not gonna tilt like this Jakiro, but I had to mute everyone in order to do that. But yeah, it's so frustrating. Like, why would he do that? I understand that there is a sentry over there, but like I said, even without the Skyrack, he would die there because the sniper has shrapnel and he would free hit Jiro. So why would he even do that, assuming that he doesn't know that there was a Skyrack gang? Let's just say he doesn't know there's a Skyrack gang. He would still die. Like, what is he thinking? Yeah, and then after 1 minute, we say he just jungle. He give up, and it's so dumb for him to jungle because like maxing E maxing E does not help you jungle that fast. Versus if you max your Q, if you max your Q, you would actually jungle faster. And you know what's crazy? He's still using his Q. He's using his Q to burn mana when his Q doesn't even do any damage because it's level 1 and he has to buy clarity. So he's burning gold to spend to spend Q that's level 1. I think I even looked at Jukiro at this time. Okay, I wasn't looking at him, but I was looking at the map and I was like, what is he doing? Like, what? There's free farm here. There's free farm. This creep, that creep is like uh like 30 gold. I'm gonna go free camera. So it doesn't move. So that's 30 gold. That's 30 gold. And this is like that's just 50. That's 110 gold. This is like 10 gold, 10 gold, and 40 gold. That's 60. He's farming 60 gold instead of farming 110 gold with higher XP. Like, and what is he doing? I was like, why is he tilting when we can't gank sniper? Like, how do you gank this guy? He's literally over here. No, the only way we can gank sniper, because I knew sniper was here. I knew sniper was army. The only way we can gank sniper is, first of all, I need level 6, right? Secondly, it has to be me undying and Rubik ganking this guy, which is hard. How can you make two people? How can you group up 3 people that you don't know? How can you tell them to group up to smoke this guy? You can't. You can't do that. You just have to be patient. But this guy is just like, oh, I'm gonna kill. Oh, all right. I just don't wanna get tilted too hard. So he has 63 CS, minute 10. I actually saw this. I'm glad. He's like top 2 network. That's good to know. Here I lost the lane. I could tell I lost the lane. That Skyrat gank made us lose that lane. This Skyrat is the MVP. I don't know who the MVP is for this game, but he's my MVP. Um, he Skyrat made all the lanes win. Like, that's such a giga chat move. He feeds his courier, but I don't want to overflame. It's fine. I make the same mistake. That's fine. So here, I was like, I have to jungle. I'm just not sure, right? This guy can gank me. He has smoke. He has bug. He can kill me. This guy, sure, like, sure, Sven, low HP, sure. But like I said, what if he had God strength? But I just didn't know. I just didn't know. I just didn't calculate these. And like I said, Lion and Sven can kill me. I get it. Like he can kill me though. I didn't want to risk it. I decided to free farm here. I guess I should have looked. Like I said, maybe I should have looked. Like I said, I just don't know, right? What if Lion was there? I just didn't know. But this guy, I mean, if you're Jakiro, like look how much CS you're losing. This would have been a good time to gank Sniper when he was here. I'll admit that, but there's a lion, right? There's a lion near Sniper, and there's a Skyrat. Who Skyrat doesn't have one. But there's a lion near him. Like I did not know this, but I know that you can't just gank Sniper. You have to understand, Sniper wouldn't be in this position, in this bracket, right? We're talking about Divine. We're talking about high Divine bracket. Sniper will not be in this position if he didn't have a support close to him. And I know that. I know that we can't just jump this guy. Like, there's a reason why he's in this position. Like, he's just confident. And I was like, in my head, I was like, it's actually a decent idea to gank the Sniper. But we can't gank the Sniper because if I swap him here, right, let's just say I'm here in this tree, I swap him. Where's the follow up? There's no Ruby, there's no Undying, there's no Jakiro. How? How? Even the Jakiro would have been enough. If Jakiro was just near me, I would have, like, if Jakiro was just in this tower, I would have TP'd here. When he was here, I would have swapped and we would have killed the Sniper. But like I said, he already tilted. He gave up. He's just jungling, and he has 34 CS. How do you do that? Jakiro is one of the fastest farming mid heroes. You guys haven't seen a good mid Jakiro, but a good mid Jakiro, unironically, is like the highest CS, especially on a minute 10. This is because he didn't max the Q, by the way. I just don't get it. How can you blame us? How can you blame us? You suck. Like, if you're the Jakiro, you suck, bro. Like, you are fucking ass. This is the part where I was like, oh, he's like, he was probably gonna word it, but I saw him, and I automatically bought sentries. Look at that! Look how fast that is. I automatically bought a sentry when I saw the lion because I was like, oh my god. Like, oh, I think he worded it. Look how fast I did it. Like, yeah, just I hate these. I hate this. I wish my team was like that. But my team just sucks ass. Spoiler alert, I did not find the word. I thought the word was in this area. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna police too much. I don't even think this word is me. Yeah, this word doesn't even see me. That's crazy. Looks like Rubik Dicer. Bad positioning from him. I don't even know why he's here. But at the same time, it's fine. This one's okay. This is a mistake I would make, so I can't really blame too hard. Yeah, he does. I get it. Skip. So in this part, this Ash is so good. He actually was gonna. He's getting radiance on time. When he saw this fight, I think him being in this position is fine. Maybe he just didn't trust his team that they would overcommit for this. This is such a bad commit because they're stronger. There's no vision. They're trying to kill an LC with a plate mail, and the Stonehall played facile versus a Skyrat level 7 Skyrat, level 9 LC, level 6 Undying, and then uh, level 6 Rubik. Like, it's just such a bad game. And even if the level 8 Life Filler was here, he does not have the Sacred Relic. And I think he's going to die. Even with the Sacred Relic, I don't think it's enough. Okay, luckily they let him go. They let him go. He just goes jungle. This Life Filler did the right decision, right? Like, why would you fight these two, level 9, level 7 versus two level 6 with no items? Like, arcane boots, arcane boots, like, word, like, no, like, what are you thinking? Why are you hard committing on an LC versus a Skyra, and the LC has a blade mail? What are you guys thinking, right? Like, I did not pay attention to this because I'm too busy. I already muted everyone. I was like, oh my god, this Shakiro sucks ass. You know, this like you wouldn't know Sven stop, but you would have the intuition that he is. But you know it's four bot. Mid is free, and look what my Jakir is doing. That did max his dual breath. Look what he's doing. He's not pushing towers. And then I look at his items. I remember looking at his items. I'm like, why is he making Maelstrom? That's such a bad item. That's such a bad item. Period. Like, what's gonna what? Like guys, let's do a quiz, right? Like what is the Jakiro Maelstrom gonna do in this game? Nothing. It doesn't do anything. The sniper will free hit him. The lion will stun him. The legion would just blade mail duel him. The Sven would just straight up one shot him, and the Skyra would one shot him. What does Maelstrom do in this game? Right? Like, I make sense. I'm making axe so that I can die and still help the team. I can tank damage because I can die. I don't know what this guy's making. This guy's making Aether Lens. That's not bad. Aether Lens gives him range, so he can be in better positions. He's making Radiant, so he gets tanky since they have like three physical right clippers, and also cancel dagger, also do AoE damage, gives him evasion and damage. Like, it's not a bad idea, but what does Maelstrom do, guys? Maelstrom does not do anything. And like I said, if you guys feel like you guys should be 600 MMR higher than your rank right now, maybe, just maybe, you're not wrong, right? And you can prove it by watching your own replays, and you can see, like, what does Maelstrom do? Why is he jungling, and why is he not pushing towers? Jakiro is one of the strongest lane pushers. He Oh my god. He can push tower like he has a meteor hammer. When he maxed E, he maxed E. So I was like, your main intention is to push this tower, and I'm like, why is the tower full HP? And there's four bottom. There's four bottom. Sven's farming. What is he doing with this? It's just like, what does Maelstrom do, guys? Someone answer me that. What does Maelstrom do? Helps him farm. He can farm fast if he just fucking uses dual breath. I mean, if he just maxed this Q, he would have farmed so much faster. It's not the Maelstrom. Oh. And he's 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, he's gonna get his shard, and the shard helps him farm faster. So why would you need Maelstrom? What he needs right now is either an axe so that he can buy and still do damage, or he can go for BKB so that he just doesn't instantly die, although he would still die from right clicks. Or he could have just not picked Jakiro. Just picked a real hero. I don't know, man. Jakiro is just it takes skill to play this guy on mid. He's not just a troll pick. He can work. You just need to be a good player, which this guy tilts because we didn't gank the ungankable sniper. Like, what's wrong with you? We can't gank the sniper. He's always under tower. And the only way we can kill him is if we three-man smoke him, which is so hard because we don't know each other. We're not like, and it's like even then you're not sure because they can still insta TP on the tier two if we jump the sniper here. Like, what are you talking about? We can't gank the sniper. Just be better. Just get good. Like, bro. I was like, why did you kill, bro? And I was so disappointed. This life stealer was playing well, and later he sucks. I'm gonna show you guys later on. Like, he just fucking sucks, bro. And oh my god, I remember this. He tries to TP top, but he gets stunned. And my issue with this is look at their position. I mean, I guess he can't see the sniper, but at the same time, he should have backed here. I would have backed here. I'm not joking. I would normally back here. It's one of the reasons why I win my games as a carry, and this is one of the reasons why I can carry four of my dumb teammates. This is the reason why I can win my games, and 5v1 the enemy team, because like I just have good map awareness. I would have known they were here, and I would have just run here. Maybe take this watcher, run here, then run here, right? This is free farm. Like this would never happen to me. Is my point because I would have just back off. But when I see Skyrat here and LC here, and I know there's four bot, I know that the line's either here or here, which he is. Like, he's here. See, just like what I predicted. At the very least, I guess there's no scan on their side. No, there's scan. He could have at least scanned this area. You would have seen, oh my god, someone's jumping me. I would have R this guy, then walk away. I know it's complex, but he's an immortal player, guys. Immortal player, guys. I have expectations. Yeah, he pinked. Bro, this lion's a good player. I do want to point that out. This sniper's a good player. This LC is a good player. This Kyrat's a good player. This Ben is decent. I don't think he's a good player because I beat him in the lane. Like it just like I said, the only way you win these games is if you have good teammates. You need good teammates. And also, if you really think you're 600 MMR better than your rank, you should play carry because there's no other positions that can win you this game. My bench, but any lanes, mid, off lane, support, hard support, you will not win your games. You will not win your games. And I'm a Smurf. Like I'm not a Smurf technically. I'm not Smurf. Like I said, my account just got hacked from a phishing scam. Like what do you want me to do? And I already made my new account, but like I can't find games because I only have 300 matches and I'm like 6K and more. But anyway, here he gets done. 600K basically. And dies. He did not need to finger, but he doesn't care. He knows he doesn't care. He doesn't care. So here, he shouldn't have died. And he TP'd here, which I was super confused. Why would you TP here when you know I'm farming this plane? This is free farm. It's free safe farm. This is free safe farm. Why is he TPing on my farm? I'm so confused, guys. Like his TP is bad. His map awareness is bad, and he still. Oh, how much gold did he lose? Now I need to know how much money. 200. He lost like 120 gold. Like wow. you know, I was like, where's your courier? Why is your courier still not on the secret shop? You've had 3,400 gold for so long. What are you doing? I was like, what's happening? Is he busy trash talking his teammates? I already muted everyone, so I don't know. I didn't mute him here, but I already muted them, so I don't know. But like, maybe he's busy trash talking, like busy arguing. Man, bro, like it's just Yeah, bro. Like this is my problem. How are you immortal? Have bad map awareness, TP to where someone's already farming, and still not have your courier to get the sacred relic. Like, and then someone tells me from a YouTube video that it's my fault. How's that my fault? What do you want me to do? Like, what if I do? That's not my fault. This is why I decided to farm because I wasn't. I I still think if I farm here, they can jump me. I guess I have this weird paranoia, which is not a bad intuition because I'm under vision. I am under vision. This was the time where I did this time. I did have a bite, but this is probably warded. But I did not deward it because I'm not sure, and B because this ward doesn't do anything. Technically, it doesn't do nothing. Like even without this word, I feel like this pen would know that I'm here. Like there's no need. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I stopped finishing off this creep because I saw the creep wave. Guys, this is what you guys need to do. When there's a creep wave that's getting the tower, you guys need to stop hitting the creep. I know this guy is alone, right? And maybe oh, you should finish this up. No, guys, the lane farm is so much important. It gives you so much gold and so much XP, and also defends your lane, right? Like your tower tanks a lot of creep damage. Watch my CS here. Let's see if I miss one. I did not miss one CS there, but I did miss a couple. I guess. Like I said, I really appreciate that this life stealer has high gold, but like, look at those three mistakes, right? He wanted to steal my farm by TPing here. His map awareness is bad. He should have been farming here, and then still did not have his courier to buy the secret bone. Aren't you guys seeing? Right, like that's three mistakes in one, and you're an immortal player. How do you do that? This one I wanted to stack, but my W was on cooldown. It's fine, right? I can't really. What can you do? Here, I don't know who scanned. Maybe my teammate scanned, but I already muted everyone. I didn't care. Yeah, yeah. I think he scanned here because he's like, oh my god, my bench is not doing anything. But what am I supposed to do? You're not supposed to die here because you're supposed to be here. You're not like you should have your sacred relic by now, which you don't. You still don't have your sacred relic, and you shouldn't have TP top tried to steal my farm. You should have been here, and then you should have been here, guys. Guys, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, guys? Like look at my situation right now. What can bench level 10 no axe do right now? He can't do shit. There's nothing I can do, guys. There's nothing I can do. I can TP here, but if I TP in his face, he would just walk away. Like, what are you trying to say? You know, and like there's like a Skyrat and a sniper. Like, what are we supposed to do, guys? And you know what you're supposed to do? Jakiro should be pressuring the lane because he's one of the fastest pusher on the early game. It's like a Pugna, like a Pugna level 7. Like you can push so fast. What is he doing? Why is he AFK jungling? Well, because he's tilted, and I don't get why he's tilted when he's the problem. I don't. And then the life stealer still does not have his sacred relic. Like what's happening here? He has his courier. His courier's up. What's happening though? Like, I'm so confused. How are you immortal in this bracket? And the person that's pressuring the lane is a Rubik, which cannot pressure lane because he doesn't have any stolen abilities that lets him show waves. This is so disgusting. This backing pattern is also bad because he knows Skyrad and Sniper can like transition in the mid. We should have gone this direction. And then the only way he would die is if the span was also closing up here. But that's less likely. And even then, he could go this way in the trees. and then go triangle. This one is kind of bad because, like I said, if Sniper and Skyrat just went on the right way here, just walked their way here, like the Ruben would have been dead. But it's fine. This is more hindsight. This wasn't something I knew or I was thinking of. He gave me what, which I was partially confused. Because this is supposed to be a dead lane. Like I said, Rubik should be like shoving top. Honestly, shoving top is a better way. Should be warding, right? We don't have ward stocks to be fair, but he should be warding. Jakiro should be on mid, forcing TPs on tier one. This should be ignored. They cannot push tier two. This is the reason why the LC is trying to jump on them, because like he knows like he can't really push this tower. And Undying is doing okay, trying to slow them down here. And he maxed Tombstone, which doesn't make sense. But your Q is the most OP ability. Yeah, it becomes 4 seconds. You do 140 damage, which lets you nuke a wave in 2 to 3 decays, and you still strength. You do damage. 4 second cooldown. It's so much better. This is like an 80 second cooldown. That like the slow doesn't even improve. Does the slow improve? Yeah, no. The slow doesn't even improve. So I'm so confused. Because I guess doable. I think they get 2 kills here. The lion died because the LC baited him. Oh, he did he was reached, I think. G mid they have a draft. He wants to cut his veins and everything. I'm not even mad about this. Did you? Oh my god, I can't. Alright, sorry. And I'm so confused why he's rage tilting. He's still getting his radiance on time. Like, why is he tilting? I'm so confused, guys. Why are you tilting? You're so close to your radiance, and you shouldn't have even been dead in the first place. I don't know, man. This gank is not bad, but this gank, if LC and Lethal Lion were good players, this would have never happened because you can't really push tier two. But I understand the thinking that was going on here. And only Lion died, guys. Three heroes ganked for Lion to defend the tier two tower that doesn't need defending. Right? It's confusing. Undying could have defended this alone if he maxed Q. Which he did. I'm so confused. Stop maxing your E, guys. My God, what's wrong with these people? So yeah, here I was close to my ads. I was already thinking like if I really have to, I will sell two of my rate bands and even my one if it means getting my ads. Because like the pressure is just too much. I know my team is still thin and we need to start making our comeback ASAP. And I don't need two rate bands technically. I mean it would be better, but if I don't have a choice, right? I just have to. So here I was confused because the life stealer should be farming this lane, right? Like so ETP'd in to cannibalize my farm, to cannibalize my farm on the triangle, which I've been farming, and then he doesn't bother cannibalizing this farm, which I think he should have, so he could have gotten his radiance faster. But here, what happens is the Skyrat just ganks, and you know, if the Lightstealer did actually just cannibalize my farm here, like he's already doing, if he just farmed here, the Skyra wouldn't have been able to kill him because I would be able to swap him out. And that's is what I mean. That's like my team just sucks. You can say like I could have keyboarded this, but the line just played well. Like I got outplayed. He did not word this because he knew that I saw him put the word in there. He even faked word, like you'd see him. He stopped this. He press S. He stopped his animation just to make it look like he did word it. Like I fell for it. Like it's a cheap shot. He got me, sure, but still, he wouldn't have died if he just went in this lane, which is the most important farm. The lane farm is the most important thing. It gives you so much XP and gold compared to jungle creeps, which like jungle creeps are harder to kill versus Lakers. I'm so confused. And now he's here. He just gets gone on by this Kara. And like I said, sure, I maybe I should have bought a second board, but at the same time, this life stealer should be here, cannibalizing my farm like he's already doing. And he wouldn't have been dead because I could spot. And here just it's another thing, right? Just the bad map awareness. This van was here. He's here. He's not paying attention, so he gets gone on. He gets stunned. He was able to press Q on time. Okay, I was wrong. He did not die. He did not die. He did not die. But still, but still, but still, this would have never happened if he just decided to cannibalize my farm in the first place, which he is going to do anyway. Look at him. He's going to take my farm even though I'm so close to my axe. And I was like, sure, this is whatever, but at the same time, you should have just farmed this lane. This would have never happened. I could have been like, oh, and we could turn this around. We can turn this around. Sacred Relics, 55 damage. He has the life steal. He can right click. I have stun. I have damage reduction and armor reduction. We can actually fight this then here and the Skyrock. And if he was just here and the Jakiro could have TP, the Undying could have TP, the Rubik could have TP. Rubik has no TP, but you get the point. Like if he was just here, like none of this would happen. And maybe I'm expecting too much on my teammates, but at the same time, you're immortal. Of course, I'm about to expect to have these. I have to give you this expectation that you know what's best for you. I'm getting a mic, bro. I'm gonna skip. So this is the part where I'm about to sell my. This is why I still decided to farm jungle because I was like, I just want a safe farm. Like I kind of shut down. Like I was kind of I would say tilted, but basically pressured enough to not make the best decisions, which is fine, right? Like I said, I missed 20 CS. This is one of the 20 CS I've missed, right? Like I said, but like I said, even if I had the 20 CS, I really don't think we would have won this. I'm so confident. 20 CS is not enough to win this game, guys. I really don't think so. Uh, Maybe someone might disagree with me. I just don't see it. Okay, so here, like I was thinking, like, yeah, maybe I should farm this, but like, you know, knowing there's a Skyrat Lion, I'll play it safe, right? I'll play it safe. I'll play it safe. I'll get my axe, and I automatically smoke when I get my guys. When you get your power spikes, go smoke, right? And here, guys, here, I am so confused. Does he not know there's a Skyrat Lion here? He should back off right now. I would have backed off. He did get his radiance. That's good. But he could have gotten his radiance earlier if he just bought Sacred Relic before dying, or not even dying in the first place, right guys? He would have gotten his radiance much earlier, or if he just farmed the lane creeps, steal my lane creeps instead of stealing my triangle, right? Like he would have gotten his radiance much earlier. And here I am so confused. I did not see this part because I was trying to help one. But like look at this. Why is he here, guys? Why is he here? Like does he not know Lion and Skyrat were here? I knew Skyrat and Lion were here. It's the reason why I did not take that farm. Look at this. Like, you guys can see the people, but I did not farm this for a good reason. Because I know there's a lion and a sky rat. Like, where is my team? Like, where is their brain, bro? They're too busy blaming the Jakiro. I mean, you should blame the Jakiro, but you still should focus on your game, guys. Why would he fall for this? It's so dumb. Like, how are you an immortal player and fall for this obvious gank? It's not even a gank. It's just Lion being there, which he obviously was. Like, you would know he's there if you just had the map awareness, if you just paid attention, if you just stopped looking at the Jakiro and pinging his spawn time. Like, you wouldn't have been dead. You would have had the map awareness. Here, I already have my answer. I'm fair. He TP'd smart, right? We don't have stuns. That's smart. I was like, I don't care. I want the sniper. I am getting the sniper. I really get the sniper. This is where we had the nice shutdown, right? He killed me for 400 gold, but we killed him for 1300 gold, which is times three, guys. This was a good comeback, but like, what is he doing here? And why is he farming here? And when he can just pressure tier one, he's the fastest lane pusher in early game, guys. Especially when he maxed E, which he did. He maxed E. What is he doing, guys? I am so confused. What is happening? Should I keep going, man? It's minute 18, and I'm like 1 hour. It's already 1 hour. Oh my god. I'm just straight up ranting. I'm just straight up ranting. My god. Alright. I am too stressed out. It's already past 1 hour. I don't think it's worth watching more of this. I'll put the match ID in the description. And I want to just spoil you guys the whole story. Life Stealer AFK farm, and he's farming an axe, which really sucks because axe is good, but not second item. It's fine. Jakiro never did anything that's of value. This Undying confused me when he made Greaves because Greaves doesn't do anything, and you might be like, so what should he have made? He should have made Midas and Echo Silver because that would help us carry the game. This Rubik with the Aether Lens is okay. Like, Rubik cannot really go and make a different build. That rarely is a good thing. So that's fine. This guy should have maxed Q. So what happened here? Okay, I'm just gonna spoil you guys. I carried this game. I was highest net worth in my team. I was highest level in my team, but it wasn't enough because I wasn't the safe lane. I wasn't. I was just the off lane, which doesn't make sense because the off lane isn't supposed to be. But me as an off lane, I was fighting a lot. As someone was fighting a lot and my safe lane farming a lot, he should have been the one with the highest net worth and the highest XP in my team, but he just failed to do that. And I think it's because he just sucks as a player, as an immortal player. Maybe if he's divine one, I don't care, right? But you're immortal. I don't even care if it's low immortal. You should not play like this. You should be highest net worth. Oh, well, he's still highest net worth. I can spoil, right? He's still shit. Oh, never mind this. Kind of wrong. Yeah. So he is the highest net worth. I'm just higher. I'm just too higher. I'm just two levels higher than him. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I I cannot I cannot queue all rows. And same thing goes for you guys. If you guys really want to win your MMR, you guys need to queue for safety. If you can't do any other lanes because your team is too heavy, you can't win. Like I said, this is the only way I win my game. And I can show you, right? Is my account in public? No, my account. I cannot show matches. Sadly, I cannot show matches. But the only way I win is by playing carry and playing normal carries. I'm not allowed to play fun cheesy picks. I'm not allowed to play other lanes. And yeah, the lesson for this is I'm gonna keep making videos like this. This is very therapeutic, and also this kind of vindicates me a little bit because I'm explaining every mistake, not even every mistake, right? Every major mistake my team does, or things that they do that don't make sense at all. It's just so confusing. It's so confusing. Like, what does Mjolnir do, guys? What does Mjolnir do? He's just gonna get blade mail, and he's making Lincoln, which is good, sure, but like your Sven just two shot him. Who cares about the Lincoln? The Lincoln can be turned off by any other spell. BKB is so much better, and Axe, Witchblade even, or Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade would have been good because do you think this guy would bite us? And yeah, like I said, I went highest net worth, but this looks like I'm wrong. Sorry, but I was highest level. I was close to his net worth, which I don't think should happen. I don't think he should. I don't. I think. I really think this lifesteal should have been near the Sven's net worth. Yeah, I might show you guys some replays in the future, but you guys will always see me. My net worth's always close to the highest net worth, even when I'm losing, guys. Even when I'm losing, you guys should be better than this. I can't believe this. Like I said, this is every game I play all worlds. Every time I do an all world view, this is what a lot of my games looks like. And like I said, my point here, I just want to vindicate myself and tell you guys that I am not the problem. The problem is my team. I'm very confident. My mistakes are very minor. If I make a major mistake, it's one. And I don't think it's enough for me to justify losing the game, guys. It's just not enough. For example, like a 20 CS. 20 CS, guys. 20 CS is not gonna make me win this game. Yeah, that's it for me. Um, sorry for the venting, but if you're a pro player or a high MMR player, if you're a coach, can you guys make a video about my match? Because I really am very confident that I am not the problem. And a lot of players, coaches, pro players and coaches, they always say that you are the problem. I I disagree, guys. I highly disagree. I really think my teammates suck so much that they're uncarryable unless I'm playing a hard carry and carrying four of them going 5v1. All right, that's it. That's it for me. Like and subscribe. Bye. Bye bye. I gotta go.